Carvel Cookie Puss ice cream cake. Does that make sense?
Well,
What? A what? Look at this! Why is it called that? What have we done? Welcome to my channel, everyone. Let's go. Okie dokie. Coffee is just dessert now. That is something I completely agree with because I've seen some of these that I've probably seen some of the stuff he's going to show in this. It's bad.
morning, welcome back.
Good morning.
You tired? Well, wake up. Chug this coffee, is what people used to say. Unfortunately, the best part of waking up now isn't a Folgers coffee commercial, where brother and sister gaze longingly into
Back up. Oh my gosh. It's been so long since I've seen this. It's been a second since I've thought about this. Oh god. Yeah, the Folgers commercial was wild. I might have to censor that word.
to each other's eyes. Hey mom, might want to get back in here. We're at the point where simple morning rituals like
Mom,
drinking a cup of
here
black
now.
coffee to get the day started has evolved into a 5 a.m. sugar adrenaline shot straight to your heart, served to you in a bucket. I'm telling you, with the way we're tired all day
bucket's
and
crazy.
then wired all night, we've turned into sleep-deprived bats with caffeine addictions. There's nothing wrong with getting a little sweet treat every once in a while, but I don't think people are realizing the reason they have constant jitters while simultaneously crashing out at the
That's so bad for you. Like, so bad for you. Like, your body, you need
time
insulin.
is because they
and
drank an
you're
entire day's
ruining
worth
your
of
body's
dessert
insulin.
the moment they woke up. There's like this cool trendy
gonna
drink
build an
culture
insulin
now where
resistance.
every new release has to be crazier than the last. With more caffeine, with more Red 40 dyes, and with more AI generated sounding names so it can appease the algorithm for those sweet, sweet views. Take a look at this. Red Bull Dragonberry Energizer.
Ew. Oh, I have never come across an energy drink that I like. I just can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it.
Dragonberry and
Ew. What the hell is a dragonberry? That's
This
horrifying.
looks like
So
it would
it's
inflict poison damage
so it's
on
what,
whoever drank
dragon
it.
fruit?
Don't
It
want to
looks like
see how
dragon fruit.
unappetizing your beverage looks while drinking it? For the low, low price of $58, get yourself a
What?
beaded drink carrier. Each one mirroring its drink's flavor and aesthetic, featuring playful details like fruit charms, pearl lattice, and bold beadwork that elevate a simple beverage into a fashion statement. Or is this the perfect way to slingshot cups of poison at your enemies? Which you might need since
what,
Starbucks
like a
just announced the
trebuchet?
return of their unicorn frappuccino, only available for the weekend. Better gear up, as they say. You are not getting this drink without a fight. No wonder everyone's living in this
apparently-
caffeine addiction starter pack picture. Me
Yes,
included.
it's
Insomnia,
rough.
check. And
like, I like coffee and I drink coffee pretty regularly, but I don't drink a lot of it when I do drink it. I just drink some. Just a bit. Like maybe like a mug full or so, like or two on like my off days. I don't drink a lot of it. I just have just little bits.
anxious all the time, check. Hear that?
You
That's the
shaky?
cooling fan next to my heart running at full blast so it doesn't blow up like an old laptop. Wait.
Yeah, no, that
That
messes
sounds
up
actually
your
not
blood
coming from
pressure,
me.
dude.
Wait,
Oh,
why is my Mac making jet engine noises?
That noise!
Wait, why is it moving at 1 frame per second? Oh no, I got things to do. Actually, just kidding. Thanks to our sponsor, Clean My Mac, helping us
Sponsor!
avoid this canon event. You'd think by now our devices would be smart enough to keep up with all our shenanigans. We live in a very trendy world these days, where things never last. If it breaks, buy a new one, as our corporate overlords like to say. But I'm sure most
They
of us
do.
would be down to try
You'll own nothing and be happy about it.
literally anything else before tossing our expensive computers away. Sure, you can go through all the junk yourself, seeing all the screenshots of memes you've collected over the years, but you ever start panic packing the day before you move and then realize this is a lot. When I'm in the middle of editing a video and I get the
I've gone through
dreaded,
stuff, yeah.
which seems to always happen when I'm on a time crunch, I'm speedrunning the move to trash button to make space. I have now learned from previous experiences, this is a bad idea. That's why I like Clean My Mac's Space Lens feature, because it makes the whole process super easy. It's basically a bird's eye view of all your inventory with labels,
just
showing you
backup
big
stuff.
files you haven't touched in years, clogging up space. So you're not blindly deleting things and realizing, oh no, I just trashed all the photos from my dog's quinceañera. By spotting the problem and
Dog
giving instant fixes to get your
quinceañera.
Mac back up to speed, Clean My Mac does all all the work for you. Cloud Cleanup helps you track down large files, eating up precious storage space on your iClouds, Google Drives, and Dropboxes without compromising your data since it scans locally on your Mac. Their Smart Care feature lets you easily change up how your
I
Mac
don't even think
performs
I
based
have
on
a
what you're doing,
terabyte of
so
data.
everything you do is optimized. Now I can worry less about what's
I
slowing down my
literally,
Mac
like,
and focus on more important
backed up
things,
and
like
backed
gaming
up
at the
and
highest frame
backed
rate
up, to be
possible, or
fair.
watching my 100th cat video of the night. Get tidy today. Try 7 days free and use my code EVASION for 20% off. Alright, so now that we've raised our caffeine thresholds to
Yep,
insane
yep.
levels of crazy, what's actually going on
Now
here?
that we're
Who is setting
wired
the
for
system
sound,
up
let's
where a
go.
drink you get at a coffee shop can be your entire calorie and sugar intake for the day? Well, we can take a look at the three main culprits normalizing the shift in coffee culture in color-coded form. The green one, the
Ooh.
orange one, and the pink one. These
It's the... Oh, I thought Crumble was just a cookie play. Well, I guess it makes sense that they make coffee, but I didn't realize they make coffee. I've never been to a Crumble before. I guess there's not one too far for me, but I just don't have any desire to, dude. Also, love to find out that I had a conversation with someone about this recently. When I said, when you think of Dunkin' Donuts, what's the color that comes to mind when you think of Dunkin' Donuts? And they said orange also, and I fully agree. So it's nice to see that it's not just me. It's kind of just in the zeitgeist.
guys over here, they represent the three deadly
The green
factors that have
one.
made insulin coffee bombs possible. And to start us off, let's take a look at the green one, also known as Starbucks. The king of hopping onto trends and making things with the intention of it going viral. Remember when they sold
gosh.
exclusive glass bear cups, but only gave each store like
Yes,
two? People
that's
were lining up at
it's-
5 a.m.
that's false
ready to
scarcity.
square up with a child. Or their infamous olive oils and protein coffees, both with the consistencies of something that's been left out in the sun all day. Why I gotta
Olive
chew my coffee,
oil.
whatever the case, they are always up to
Ew,
something
that
on
looked
social media. I mean,
gross.
they do make it super
Well, I
easy
didn't
for
see
just anyone
that.
to hop on TikTok, post about their coffee
mostly
order of
just
the
seen the
day,
crazy
which is
Dunkin'
usually
orders.
some variation of caramel, no foam double espresso, light ice, extra foam, vanilla latte.
And it's so good. It's identical. It's the exact same thing.
You tell everyone it's so good, and then proceed to rake in the views, since Starbucks already has that built-in fan base who are always looking to try something new. That steak does get stale pretty
You're just
fast
trying
though.
to
How many
capitalize
ways
on,
can you
like,
combine
people that are
sugar
already
and
buying
brown
something.
water without it eventually all melding into the exact same generic taste? Hey, that's why we got things like the elusive secret menu.
Oh my gosh.
Each drink more
dude.
colorful
D-
and
these
fully
are
loaded
so
than the
okay,
last.
okay,
Pink,
okay. I'm gonna be real honest. Technically, the occasional time I do go out and like go to Dunkin' Donuts, I don't really go to Starbucks. I mean, Starbucks isn't bad, but it's not really like my favorite place to go. I feel like their coffee is usually burnt. Like, it tastes burnt. The only time I'll go to a Starbucks is if a Starbucks is in somewhere else. I don't go to standalone Starbucks anymore because their coffee's typically burnt. I don't really have the same issue when I go to a Dunkin', so typically I go to Dunkin' instead. I do technically order something secret menu, and it's mostly because I really like binging with Babish, and I get the Babish because it's delicious. And it's just, you get coffee, and then you get the blueberry syrup, normal amount, and then you get the brown sugar syrup, normal amount, and then you get oat milk, normal amount, and then I don't add any additional anything else to it. Oh, it's delicious. Please try, you gotta do it. It's so yummy. So I do technically do secret menu item stuff, but mine's not that complicated.
drink, remix.
Mine's not this complicated.
Skittles, refresher, butter,
Ew.
beer, latte, cookies on top. Remember, baristas don't know the secret menu. Always give them the recipe. Then, isn't this just random bullshit someone made up? Whenever
They
you ask a
know,
secret
they
menu
know,
poster,
they
where did you get this
know.
information from? They are suddenly Leah Michelle and can't read. I don't know what's worse, ordering a dragon fruit glow-up drink and having your barista give you the nastiest side-eye, or asking for extra back shots and they actually make your drink with extra back shots.
Can you tell her to add 2 back shots to it?
Can you add 2 back shots to it? Stop. Never mind.
You.
Posting a sickeningly
go-
sweet-looking Starbucks drink on Maine will get you
Damn.
guaranteed likes. But once we've
Oh,
all
that
posted about
woman's
the
like,
exact same drink hundreds of times,
"Look
we're
at
all
you,
looking
Amy
at each
Sale,
other
you're
across the
it."
table with our glasses and bobs thinking,
So,
No, I'm saying
What
it's-
now?
That's why they're always coming out with stuff.
What
The constant
now?
update of new wacky drinks lets them stick onto people's feeds, keeping the Starbucks content mill of free
Yep.
content constantly
gotta
flowing.
sit some-
Technically,
microtrend,
you're all making ads for
microtrend,
Starbucks without being paid
microtrend.
for it. Unless you're an influencer. But you know what? For the right amount, I too would make a shameless plug. Come with me
What?
to try the new caramel duty booty drink in the heart of downtown LA. People go crazy for anything in limited quantities. Labubus,
Despite the fact that like caramel wasn't included in like the drink that I made earlier, whenever I do go to a Starbucks, typically a Starbucks that's in a bookstore, you know, I always get a caramel macchiato. It's my favorite thing. Yeah, it's really good.
the
Anyways.
McRib, toilet paper. So when Starbucks announced their unicorn frappuccino will be returning for one weekend, look out for the stampede of die-hard unicorn frappuccino fans as they bum
It's
rush their
gonna
way
be
to the front of the line.
insane.
Who has the energy for this? Why are we also awake at 5 in the morning? Time and place. You think it's because people are drinking 6 donuts for breakfast as their first meal of the day? No need to read the nutrition
Absolutely.
label.
Yeah,
One
no,
glance
they are
and you can
just
already tell. This is a
complete-
lot, Robin.
oh,
but I
that's how
guess
you
if
get
you're
type 2,
really
bro.
dying for it, a grande unicorn frappuccino is
I can't
410
do it.
calories, 16 grams of fat,
No
and
matter
59
how
grams
unicorn
of sugar. The perfect way
frappuccino
to
this model
jumpstart your
looks, I
insulin production
cannot.
first thing in the morning.
I'm just looking at that and I can just feel the insulin releasing in my body, just waiting for this. See, like, oh, and it's blended. Like, I could make an argument that, like, okay, I definitely can't make the argument now.
Damn.
But,
a
like,
caramel
I can
crunch
kinda
at 5 a.m.
make
is
the
wild.
argument
Once you
that-
get into the office, your T-pose on the toilet is gonna be nasty work. Not gonna lie though, some of these drinks look like they would slap in a good way when I'm barely awake. But the thing is, as
Yeah,
humans,
no.
we do like our routines. Getting one of these every single day is
But
easy
that's
work,
too
especially when you're
much.
upping your sugar and caffeine tolerance to unsustainable levels with some of the most readily available addictive substances on earth. Well, if we're gonna mention the greed the Bible talks
Sugar.
about, bring out the orange one.
Yes, yes. The way I always bring this up. Literally, this kind of consumerism and stuff is just. I mean, it's not just this. There's a conversation to be had there. The biblical levels of just avarice. It's insane.
Dunkin' Donuts is a coffee chain known for their more is more mentality. You might
Yep,
have already
here
seen
it
those viral
is.
videos
We're
of
onto the
people
Dunkin'
customizing their
part.
coffees. Sorry, I mean cups of sugar with
Yeah,
a drip
no,
of
no,
coffee. You're
I-
treating this place like a
oh
bulk
my gosh,
barn
it
for
makes me
syrups and
sick.
sweeteners. The drink
I
receipts
can't.
on these things might as well roll it up and call it a scroll with how long they get.
Yum, delicious. The problem is I can make these jokes like all day long because that's where a lot of these people that do this are headed. Like, you cannot put this much
At what
artificial
point do you
sugars
start
in your body
chewing
and expect your
coffee
pancreas
instead
to
of drinking
keep
it?
up
This sandy
forever.
texture, there's no way this is gonna mix properly before someone takes their first sip. 18 sugars aside, maybe the problem isn't with the combination of ingredients, but with the drink vessel itself. If only it were a tiny bit bigger, then you can finally add that little last drop of liquid to finally get this all mixed properly. Here,
The
have this
bucket.
plastic bucket, you animals. Dunkin' Donuts is testing the
The
very
bucket.
normal 48-ounce cold beverage bucket, only available in Massachusetts, New Hampshire, and select locations. Instead of doing multiple
That's
Dunkin' runs throughout the day, get your entire
insane.
coffee intake in before 10 a.m. Oh, actually, never mind. Make that before 7 a.m.
I woke up at 5 a.m. to get one of the 4
That, but did the price say it was $7.99? Brother. See, here's the thing. They're going to get people used to buying that, and then the price is going to go up. Because they always do that first and foremost. Like, that always happens. It's gross. But that's why you must rise above consumerism. You must break the yoke that holds you. You must. You can do it. Anyways, Yeah, no, this is insane.
8-ounce Dunkin' bucket, so let's try it. It's $12. There's only 25 at each location.
Oh,
You can
it's
get either an
12.
iced coffee or
Okay.
a refresher. It's the equivalent of 2 medium drinks. I got 6 vanilla shots, 3 stevia, and almond milk. The color's looking a little questionable, honestly. Yup, it's really good.
So,
It didn't
how
seem
does
like
corporate
she
decide
got
which states to
too
market
much
test
of
in?
that
Because
stuff,
I'm
dude,
picturing,
but
we don't
still.
sell to just anyone. Our buckets of coffee are reserved only for the biggest of backs. For reference, one of these plastic containers can hold 6 cups, or the equivalent of 4 standard cans of soda.
That's
If I see someone show
crazy.
up to work,
Like in like a couple hours, I could just barely finish. I'm gonna be honest. I get a large, but because like I get the large, and I usually when I go, like I said, I get the Babish, anyways, and so I get the large, but like that lasts me like a good 2 hours. I sip my coffee, which isn't great because that can like really stain your teeth. But yeah, I sip my coffee like. It takes a while. It takes a while.
with one of these in hand, they are either on a 24/7 time crunch, sick in the head, or they're trying to spend half the workday in the bathroom. Time theft, I guess that's a way to do it. Of course, when this big old bucket dropped, people were hyping it up like it was the next best thing since sliced bread.
Oh Lord. Again. Again. Nothing new, nothing changed.
Run to Dunkin'. I
No.
don't think anyone ordering this can. Maybe after, when they've
No
ingested
running.
600 milligrams of caffeine in one sitting,
What
which
was
is
that?
over the recommended daily limit of
Stupid.
400 milligrams for adults. The caffeine crash these people are gonna have in the
Yeah,
middle
no,
of the day
like
is
you're
gonna suck.
maxing out your
So,
caffeine
what about
intake.
matcha?
Like caffeine
That's like
takes
coffee's
like
trendy
a few
exotic
hours
cousin
to
who's
burn out of
into
your
fitness.
system. That's
You
the
always hear
half-life.
about
That's
how
the
they're
half-life of
healthier
caffeine. It
alternative to
takes a
coffee.
while. I took care of a girl that was I was on a caffeine almost overdosed of caffeine. I definitely gotta censor that. I was like, I'm so mad. I sat her down and just gave her water, and I was like, just shut up and drink this. It was insane. That same girl also like somehow got away with lying to the company for like 2 months while she was in management training that she was like 7 or 8 years older than she actually was. You know, choices, I guess. Yeah, no. I've seen some interesting people over my life. I know it's like matcha, and like I do like matcha
Not gonna lie,
sometimes,
this looks
but
like shit. The whole matcha to
doesn't
water ratio
look
is off.
good. It
Might
looks
as well
bad.
take a handful of grass, boil it, and top it off with whatever lyrics you want. Checks out though. I mean, if you go to Dunkin' expecting the highest quality of ingredients, that's on you. Does this not look like
Yeah.
a Victorian child's pail of lake water they fetched in the wee hours of the morning to take
Yeah,
their
it
annual bath
does.
with? At this point, Dunkin's not even known
Dude,
for donuts
imagine
anymore.
giving one
So
of these
here's a
giving one of these Dunkin' thanks to a Victorian child. Just letting them get zooted off their mind on caffeine. I mean, to be fair, the time frame that they were alive in, like, I think coffee was actually... When did coffee become legal to drink in the UK? Because it was illegal. Like, there was, like, underground coffee speakeasies.
drink with
Yeah,
donuts,
that's
blended right into it.
pretty
to remind
cool.
you,
I don't remember.
hey,
And I'm not
we got
taking the time to
donuts.
look it up
Water,
right now.
liquid cane sugar, cream, coffee syrup, not actual coffee, coffee syrup, pumpkin munchkins donut hole treats, caramel drizzle, whipped cream, more caramel drizzle.
This looks like a drink recipe for taking someone out before 9 a.m. Would the texture not turn
Wow, what
creepily
the
chunky
heck?
if you don't finish it within the first 15 minutes? Other than upping the calorie count, I'm pretty sure blending donuts into here adds nothing to the drink. Come on, we can't even
Yeah,
be
that's
bothered
insane.
to chew our own food anymore. Only slop bowls and slop drinks, I guess, coming to stores near you in the near future. Good news though, if you do want your drinks chunk free, Dunkin' Donuts has also hopped on the dirty soda train. Hitting Dunkin' locations nationwide today, Dunkin's take on dirty soda combines the brand's beloved coffee milk with Pepsi and
I'm gonna say something. Soda's already dirty. So soda's already bad for you.
tops it off with sweet cold foam, creating a drink with classic soda flavor and a smooth, creamy coffee forward finish reminiscent of the Dunkin' Latte. Yay!
No, thank you.
The pink one Got anything to say? Crumble cookies.
The
You could
pink
call them
one?
a hybrid of the two coffee chains we talked about. Not only do they have a huge social media presence, with their rotating lineup of cookies, and mukbangers eating an entire box of them in one sitting, reading a crumble cookie nutrition label will have you wondering, what kind of witchcraft are they doing in there that somehow lets them fit 1,000 calories into a single cookie? That is not my cookie, that is not my juice. Well, good luck to anyone who thought they
my
casually
gosh,
ate
that's
6
so
regular cookies,
much.
only to look down and realize, ruh-roh.
No, worse. It'll go right to your thighs.
My
Absolutely it will.
If something happens
Yep,
to have the
mhm,
slightest,
yep.
tiniest sliver of potential to become the next viral trend, the guys at the Crumble Cookie Labs will already have a prototype in the works. Dirty sodas blew up on the internet not too long ago because of how fun they look and the ability to have it your way. Take your soda base, like a Coke or a Pepsi, spike it with flavored coffee creamer, and multiple pumps of any type of syrup you want. The hit TV show, The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, also had a hand in dirty sodas becoming a TikTok staple, since the Mormon faith doesn't allow hot tea and coffee, but it does allow caffeine.
Out of the 7 days of the week, I'm having at least
Wait,
one
what?
44-ounce soda.
Yeah, so 44 ounce, and I drink it in like an hour. I'm probably only gonna live to like 50, but
Yeah,
Makes
no,
me happy.
We got
you're
to see
probably
Mom
right.
Pop in
You're
action
probably
on
right. Your
reality
heart's
TV
gonna
as
pop
they
at
got
48,
together
girly
to throw
swirly.
dirty
Like,
soda
you need
parties and
slow
possibly maybe
down.
perhaps increase swig stocks by 200%, which is a
Like-
Utah-based soda
like I said, like I like coffee. I like tea. Like I don't even get decaf. I just get regular coffee. But I'm also not chugging coffee all day, every single day. And it's not even that crazy when I make it. I maybe put like a packy of Splenda in it and then like a little bit of creamer. And then when I like drink it down more than halfway, I add some more coffee in, but I just add coffee. It's a nice balance. Really sweet at the beginning, and then it like mellows it out more.
franchise that specializes in dirty sodas. The appeal for non-Mormons
Swig.
is being able to make any type of flavor you want. Okay, they really know how to heal our inner child, because we've all been toddler mixologists before, serving up different types of potions in the bathroom without our parents' permission. Aw, drink cleaner and shampoo. A classic. Crumble Cookie saw this and thought, what if we give our customers unlimited access to our ingredients? And thus,
I wasn't really
the dirty
mixing cleaning
soda
chemicals too
Crazy
much,
Cousins
thankfully,
was
but I
born.
was-
What
yeah.
makes this family member so crazy?
Yeah.
Well, you got Red Bull, Mountain Dew, pineapple strawberry puree, and coconut cream, all mixed together to form a Molotov cocktail of jitters for the rest of the day. Forget about eating a
artificially
calorie-dense
flavored
cookie
coconut
when you
things
can down
usually taste like
840
sunscreen.
calories and
I will take no notes on
186
this.
grams of
Sorry.
sugar in a few gulps.
Notes
Is this
denied.
perhaps very southern?
That's the sugar equivalent of 18 and a half Krispy Kreme donuts, or 16 Reese's cups, or half of a Carvel Cookie Puss ice cream cake. Does that make sense?
Well, that's life.
Puss! What? A what?
Some of us are here for a long time. Others, they
That's
want to get taken out the
Sorry, the cookie puss sent me. That, just hang on. Look at this! Why is it called that? What have we done? A cookie puss. Okay. If I don't... this is sending me right now. I gotta be
Puss
done.
ice cream cake.
A
Does that make
cookie puss
sense?
ice
Well,
cream.
that's life. Some of us are here for a long time. Others,
named
they
this?
want to get taken out before work by a crumble cookie drink. Free will is a thing. The human body is surprisingly resilient, so if you want to try limit testing how
Dude,
much
yeah,
sugar and
but-
caffeine you can handle in a
Blueberry,
day,
yeah, they
we
got the blueberry.
bucket coffee now. But just remember, for every crazy cousin drink you consume, the higher the chances you'll have to ask one of your real cousins if they have a spare pancreas you can borrow when yours stops making insulin. Who knows? Maybe companies will start
what
putting
did I
insulin in drinks
say?
for fun.
Type
I don't
2,
know. Have a good day.
baby.
Try not to be
Type
dumb,
2.
and see you in the next one.
Yep, I agree. Don't be dumb.
Morning.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Make sure to like and subscribe and comment down below what you want me to react to.